The night shift at St. Clair's Hospital was always long and quiet, filled with the faint hum of fluorescent lights and the distant echo of footsteps. Amelia, a young nurse barely managing her student loans, worked tirelessly. Her paycheck never stretched far enough. Some nights, she skipped dinner just to make rent. But despite her struggles, her heart never hardened. Every patient mattered. Every tear, every hand she held, that was her reason for waking up each day. That night, while finishing rounds, she heard the faint sound of someone coughing down the dim corridor. When she turned, she saw him, a man sitting slumped against the wall, drenched, shaking, clothes torn as if he had walked through a storm. His face was half hidden beneath dripping hair, and his eyes, though tired, held a strange depth, like a man carrying more than pain, a secret. "Sir, are you all right?" Amelia knelt beside him, offering a towel. The man flinched, as if unused to kindness. He mumbled something about not needing help, but his body trembled. Without a second thought, Amelia brought him inside, cleaned his wounds, and offered him a blanket from the emergency supply. He said his name was Ethan. He didn't share more. His voice was calm, polite, yet distant, the kind of tone used by someone who had once lived a very different life. Amelia didn't press. For her, kindness never demanded explanation. Over the next few days, Ethan returned, sometimes to help push wheelchairs, sometimes to bring coffee to nurses. He wasn't officially employed, but everyone grew to like him. He had a quiet dignity, a sharp mind, and a mysterious aura that intrigued Amelia. She caught him once standing by the hospital window, staring at the city lights as if remembering something far away. One night, while sharing a late shift meal, Amelia opened up. "You know," she said softly, "people think nurses are strong. But sometimes, we break too. We just can't afford to show it." Ethan looked at her, his expression softening. "What would you do," he asked, "if everything you worked for disappeared?" She smiled faintly. "I'd start again. Because life doesn't stop for anyone. You just keep healing others until you heal yourself." Those words pierced him deeper than she realized. Because Ethan wasn't who he seemed. He was, in fact, Ethan Morgan, heir to a billion-dollar medical technology company, a man who had disguised himself as a drifter after a betrayal in his boardroom. His closest friend had stolen from him, manipulated his name, and driven him to doubt everything, including humanity. Ethan had walked away from wealth to find truth in the world again. But in Amelia, he found something richer than gold, compassion that didn't ask questions. She saw a man, not a wallet. She treated him like someone worth saving. As days turned to weeks, Ethan's feelings grew. He began to smile again, laugh again. He found peace mopping floors beside her, listening to her stories. She was the light that reminded him what true wealth meant, kindness. Then one day, Amelia didn't see him anymore. No word. No goodbye. Just silence. She missed him more than she wanted to admit. Nights felt heavier, halls emptier. She wondered if she had imagined the connection. But Ethan had left for a reason, to face his world, reclaim his name, and make right what had gone wrong. What Amelia didn't know was that her kindness had saved a millionaire's soul. And soon, he would return, not as the men she helped in rags, but as someone ready to give her the world she deserved. Sparkles, if you believe kindness always comes back, make sure to subscribe. The next chapter will show how one act of compassion changed a life forever.